Hello, guys. Okay, so hola, 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 hola. So today I'm gonna do like countdown to the new year. I'm not doing vision boards, but I'm gonna tell you guys like just some money knowledge, just like an overall like a podcast. Okay, so I'm gonna podcast with you guys today. So let's go over the essential money rules, and you guys can find this just on like Pinterest. So rule of 72 by your rate of return is the number of years for your investment to double. So to 10% return would double your money in 72 divided by 10 in 7 years. Okay. um this is just for investments. Okay, so that's how long it takes for it to double. Rule of 2,000 times your hourly rate is roughly your annual income. So a $20 hour job is 40K per year. That's cool. So if I make $21, so let's say if I make $36 an hour times 2,000, then I make 72,000 a year. That's cool. Dope, 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 dope. Okay, next rule of 25, or like, so let's change it. Let's make it to $8. So if I make $8 times 2,000, I make 16,000 a year. So that's how that works. Okay. So rule of 25 times your annual expense is how much you need to retire. So 60K in annual expenses means 1.5 million to retire. So if I really made $16 an hour, I mean $8 an hour, and I made $16,000 a year, I would just multiply that by 25. So times 25. And to retire, I would need $400,000. That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money to retire. Um 400,000. And the idea is that you already own your home or you live with family or whatever. So that's something. Okay. Rule of 3. Your home shouldn't be more than 3 times your annual income. Exactly. So if your annual income is $16,000, your home so you make 100,000 of annual income, so your home should cost about 300,000. So you make 16,000 times 3. Home shouldn't cost more than $48,000. And this is from the girl's family that created Monopoly. Okay, rule of 20. 2410. Car down payment of, so people get this wrong because this is just about the car. This is about the car. It's not about everything in your house. Okay, so people will try to give you this, and it's like, no, that's not true. That's like, this is just a car. Car down payment of 20% for 4 years with the monthly expenses no more than 10% of income. So a $20,000 car should have $4,000 down and a 4 year or less long term. So doesn't that make sense? Because it's like car payments, like y'all, they always trying to get me into car payments because I probably own like a car lot or something. I had those cars at the Lincoln car lot, right? And they stole the cars and gave them to Kevin Hart. So they were there for a long time because they were trying to rob me the whole time. They didn't know what to rob. They didn't know what to rob. All they knew is that I was the fat cat in the building. Okay, so they always try to mess me over with this rule. The only car that I ever had like that was my truck, my pickup truck. That's the only people that did me right was the people at Offenburg Ford in Belleville. You see what I'm saying? My car payment was like $300 a month. But my insurance, so when they couldn't raise my car payment, they started putting me in accidents so they can raise my insurance. So the person that really messes with me is like dumb as a fucking doorknob, like just a dummy. And it's like I always get caught up in a bullshit. No matter what, she try to trap me in the stuff, period. It's a woman. It gotta be a woman. Cause it's like she's so petty. Like it's like she always tries to trap me in some type of money trap, thinking that she's gonna get the money. Then I found out now it's a man. He's the one that tries to get like money off tops of my jobs. You just like, I don't owe you a percentage of my money. Like, I don't owe you anything. I don't know you. I'm not stalking you. I'm not messing with you. I don't owe you any money. The women that were living in our house and helping taking care of us, I owe them money. I'm not joking. Like, if they took care of my sisters, but I didn't, and then again, I don't owe them money. Cause I had my sisters. You understand? I had T. Really, I got T. I don't got Carla. So I that's it. She was abusive to T. So we don't owe them shit. Like, we don't owe anybody anything. But if you really think of it, if she really stayed in the house and took care of us right, let me tell y'all something. If she really did right by us, if they did right by us, they would never ask us for a penny. You see what I'm saying? Like, most people be like, nah, I would have just went ahead off top took her them. Y'all, I tried to work when I started working when I was 12. I got like a real I was working for my stepfather. By the time I was 14, I had a real job at Ponderosa. She told me to quit the job. So that was the nice one that was telling me to quit the job. The one that's mean was the one that was because she wanted to take my check. You see what I'm saying? The mean one wanted to take my check. The nice one was just like, nope, you need to work. You need to do your work at school. So that was it. So it's like, um, I think that people, I don't know. I just, it's like, stop trying to don't do that to people. Like, don't try to cheat people like that. And they didn't know that my life was being recorded with that stuff either. So it's like, now in this area they want to cheat people, they want to run cons, they want to be cunning and like all this stuff. And it's like, you don't have to, just be yourself. Like, that's one of the videos I just made today. Like, why do y'all do that? Like, why y'all can't just go into a room and sit down and be yourself? Like, what do you get by trying to act like you one of us? So that was it. The rule of 10, 10 times term life coverage should be roughly 10 times your annual salary. So if you make 100,000 in annual income, you should have 100 million policy. And that's the truth. Term life is like the best life policy to get because you can borrow from it. So your funeral won't cost the amount of term life insurance that you have. So some people actually go ahead and plan their funerals and pay for it. And then they just use the money to live off of, because sometimes retirement doesn't cover everything. So term life could also help you cover your life. The sad part about this is that some kids will try to get their parents so they can get the term life policy and live off of it too. So you have to, like, I'm so serious. Like, it's like, so that's why you have to be good to your parents. I mean, you sound saying, you have to be good to your children, because your children could essentially just, if you have an evil child, try to stay away from that evil child, because it's like a lot of people. Yeah, I used to sell term life insurance. A lot of the children would call and be like, can we borrow from this? You cannot. This is your mother's. Well, my mother is senile. Well, then that means that you would have power of attorney. So no, you cannot. You don't have power of attorney. So even it's like, you cannot do that. This is not your money. This is your mother's money. This is your father's money. They would actually try to trap them in the house so they could start using their term life insurance. So a lot of them are very, very smart. A lot of the older people are very smart. They're not that stupid. They will actually just be like, no, I'm going to plan my funeral and send this much to this funeral home, and then the rest of it can go to them. They just cash that motherfucker out. It's like, why would I let you kill me? Why would I let you kill me and leave you money, and you just tried to call the insurance company and get my money before I die? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all, they be trying to call and see how much in a life insurance policy. None of your fucking business. None of your fucking business. That's not your fucking business. You calling the wrong person. I'm the person that gives them the loan. I'm not the person that you call when they pass away. So y'all, they are so mean about that. So it's like, but term life insurance is good because you can borrow from it. Like, if you made all your payments in 5 years in a row and you lost your job, you can borrow from term life. And the payments are still low. Like, they still like between 25 and 70 something dollars. Like, it's not even a big it's just that it really does accrue good interest too. So term life insurance, if you have to get a life insurance policy, go for term life. That's it. You can borrow from it. It helps you out in an emergency. It's almost like having, like, when you buy stuff that has a warranty, like Craftsman products, out of boxes. Oh, what else? Fisker scissors. I did not know Fisker had a lifetime warranty. Let me see. Let me check. Do Fisker products have a lifetime warranty? Let's see. I think they do. Yes. So Fiskars offers a lifetime warranty. So if you have to buy scissors and you know you need to use it for like just basic stuff, just anything basic. Like I'm not joking. And the scissors are usually the scissors are usually on sale. Like at your hobby stores, like Hobby Lobby, Michaels, all this different stuff. So I think the warranty is with the company. It's not even with the store. So it covers normal wear and tear, sharpening, accidents, environmental factors, improper storage, external causes, unauthorized repair, modification, or customization, products purchased from unauthorized sellers. So I actually I bought scissors from, I think Michael's, and they weren't sharpened. So, I mean, they are Fiskars and they were just cheaper, but shoot, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm a seamstress. So it's like, I just never knew that. I did not know that. So it's like they're high price for real. They're a pretty penny. And then again, they're not like you could buy a good pair of Fiskars for $7. You know what I'm saying? So to have a lifetime warranty, to be able to send it back in and get another one, or them sharpen them or fix them, whatever they have to do, I just think that's a dope situation. The products they have are very, very good. It's like it's not a joke. Like it's stuff that you need, well made. So that's your money rules cheat sheet. Okay, now let's talk about before we get to the life vision list. That's what I want to end with. But I want to like talk about money before, because people always want to worry about their finances. I do a financial show, but I haven't done like a financial show this year. But if you look at the Icky guy, money is always a part of when you create a vision plan. But also, people don't think about mental health when they create the vision plan. So these next two sections are like, I want you to guys to like really think about, okay, if you do a vision board, where is my mentality at? Because that's what lies behind everything. Like I don't think that we put that on there enough. Like, see, it's like financial, career, recreation, wellness, relationships, personal life, community. But it's like, where is your mental health? You see, because I have a stalker that's not mentally healthy. I'm sorry. Well, they cannot think at all. Like it's just all they do is run, run. I see something, I'm gonna do it. I see it again, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. And so it's like, for you to be a human, you have to start thinking about some of these things. It's like, make yourself whole again. You know what I'm saying? So or keep yourself whole too. Like it's like, do that. Keep yourself whole. So radical acceptance coping statements. This situation is only temporary. Like, y'all, we've been in this situation our entire life. So you could just possibly be in a temporary situation. And if you have to give yourself kudos for that, because you have to think about how we are. Like, we have been in a sad situation our entire life. Like, this person really did wake up this morning to send me a fake ass bill. Like, y'all, I haven't been at the house. I haven't been at the house. And they actually sent me a bill that's supposedly 2 months of electricity for $209. And I haven't been there. I wasn't there from November to December, and I turned the lights off. Like all my electricity is not on. They just recently turned the electricity on 2 days ago. So because she turned the electricity on 2 days ago in one of my rooms, has extra electricity, and the guy upstairs is living off my electricity too. He's not supposed to be up there. So if that is what is happening, then the electricity bill should not be that high, right? So then I look at, so that was that fake electricity bill was $80, okay? So then she sends me another bill, and now it's at $209. So 209 minus 80 is $129. And I'm talking about, I haven't had electricity in my living room. And I leave, y'all. I'm at the library all the time. Like, that's how I have so many bags. I just sit and make bags. I show y'all I make stuff like every day. Like, I come to the library every day. On Sundays, I go to a art group. So I go there from 1 to 4 on Sundays. So Sundays, that's the longest time I'm ever there. And from, let's say, like 11:30 to 5 o'clock, I'm gone. Because I got to get back. I got to get on the bus and go. So usually from 12 from about 11:30 to 12 o'clock. I leave the house and then I come back at about 5 o'clock. And I'm telling you, it's like I'm not there. So how much electricity? I could not have done that at all. Like I have actually lived in a place where I'm there every day. Like so when I was in school, I had an apartment. My bill would be $40. And she said that's because the base price of the bill is $30. So my bill would actually be $10. I've actually had a bill for real that's like 32.50. So my bill was actually $2.50 and I was in college. Like it's like I don't use that much electricity. So and that's in this area, Illinois and Missouri. So you mean to tell me this is my electricity bill? That's not true. Y'all actually own an electric company. I own Laclede. So they tried to change the company. They keep trying to like change the company and change the name. So I think they were trying to do that with Amazon too. So who knows? I won't stress over things that I can't change. I can't change this person's life or perspective. So why would I stress over? I cannot change the fact that you keep sending me fake bills. I can't do that. I can't change the fact that you actively try to cut off stuff after I pay it. I can't. Y'all, this is the first time this ever happened in my life. I'm just like, who the hell would do this? I can't change what has already happened. I can't. So the person would like for us to fight them or beat them up, but you messed up the court. The police not taking you to jail. So what the fuck can we do? You understand? All I gotta do is I do proper protocol every time. I'm not messing with you. I'm not gonna mess with you or nothing. But if I get a chance, I'll kick you in your fucking face. Like it's not something that I wouldn't do. I would beat your ass. I would actually y'all the stuff they do, you would want to beat their ass for the other person. I yanked this bitch down the street by I'm talking about y'all. I can't. It's just the stupidest shit that you would ever every day this bitch wake up and just find something stupid to do. And it's not just a woman, it's a gay person too. They wanted to act like I was against gay people too. So they would like try to like send people that were gay to just mess with me. And it's like I don't mess with gay people. I just had gay friends and they've never done that to me either. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you right now. So all the stuff they doing too is also in combination with what they did to us when they were little, when they were like trying to torture us and hurt us all the time we were little. So that's what it is. It was sexual abuse and physical abuse. And it'll be like stupid stuff in our sleep, putting stinky stuff on us and all type of stuff. Like it's like they can't understand how to leave us alone. I won't waste my time or energy fighting the past. Exactly. I've dealt with difficulties before and I can deal with this. But I was a child. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Now I can beat your ass. I might not like it, but this is what has happened. I can accept things the way they are. How I react in this situation is what I can control in this moment. Exactly. The present is the only moment I have control over. Exactly. I don't have control over the past. In a way, we kind of do, y'all. But that's something else. They messing with something that's not they not supposed to mess with. Not everything will go my way, but I can be flexible. I can predict the future, and I'm okay with that. Okay, y'all. So they have something from us, and it's like it just records like what happened in that moment. It's like something they were using for TV, right? So this person will replay it, and it's almost like it's replaying a time. You see what I'm saying? So like today, I was telling them about how I was at a house when I was in Texas. I lived at an apartment in Texas, and because now I'm living in my house. So the girl asked me that today, "Are you in an apartment?" I'm like, "Yep, I am." Even though it's a house. Okay, so I was in an apartment in Texas and I had like this dope fiend lady stalking me. She was trying to use me to get drugs. And that was because Kunta, I didn't even think about this. This is because my gay roommate Kunta, when I went to the hospital, I had surgery. I don't take medicine like that. I don't take like heavy drugs or anything, even if it is prescribed. He took my drugs. He actually stole my drugs, my pain pills or something from when I lost the baby. They cut me open and I had the pain pills. Well, when they cut you open and do like a major surgery, it's like you don't really have any pain. Like it's nothing too bad going on. So I had to heal from the surgery, but I didn't take the pain pills. He came in one day and was like, I took your pills. Okay, y'all. 2 times later, people actually, because of Kunta, they actually set me up to try to take medicine from me again, or for me to try to get them a prescription. I did not get Kunta the prescription. I did not. I just put the stuff in the medicine cabinet because that's how we live. Like, I used to have pills that for my migraines, and it was like a big bottle of like Tylenol with codeine, right? Instead of, what is it? Instead of 50 or whatever, with codeine. Okay, so I only took 2 or 3 of the pills my whole life. I got them when I was 13. They were probably still in the cabinet when I was 25. Okay, same amount of pills. Nobody in our house took the pills, right? So I get into this situation with Kunta, and what happens is if they have the device on, it will record what is going on. So this device is used to record the feelings that we put on the videos when y'all had a film. So it's not something that has to stay with me all the time. They just kept coming after me because I never did Ruby. Ruby is the Cosby Show. They stole it and started doing it for themselves, black people, because they were just like, oh, she's black, we can make her black. No, it's going to be Jewish because I'm Jewish. So they steal the stuff, y'all. So Kunta steals the stuff. He steals my pills. So then somebody else gets the stuff again. Guess what she wants to do? She wants to set me up to go get her a prescription of pills. No, bitch, I will not. Who the fuck do you think I am? Not knowing that they are trailing me with this stuff, y'all, that they are stalking me with the stuff from when I was with Kunta. Okay. So then I get to another person. He is like, I lose the baby again. I end up getting, y'all, they had me go through the same thing. I lost the baby. They cut me open, all type of stuff. Y'all, in this time, they are actually stealing my embryos. So those 2 surgeries, they stole my actual embryos. They took my actual eggs out of my, do you hear me? They cut me open and took my eggs, y'all. Okay. So I don't even know this is going on. I don't know this is going on. I did not know that this much jealousy exists. I had no clue because, again, I am a child. So these people were actually jealous of my mother and my mother's cousin, Ava and Eva. They were jealous of it. Don't know why, because I was a child. Like, I have nothing to do with this. So these people that are stalking me are actually their age. The people that want my embryos are their age. Then I got people my age that want the pills. So they cut me open. I end up back at home trying to heal myself. And this time my wound is open. Still, this is how I know when you have a major surgery, you don't feel the pain, because I never felt the pain, right? So I get the pills and they are in the cabinet. The man breaks in. Like, this man also stole my tires off my car. He was just determined to steal from me. And it was like, because he thought that he was one of my exes, which was Marcus' boy. So that's who Aubrey acts like, Drake. Marcus really is on there, like, for real. And Aubrey is like always Marcus is one of the most devilish people, y'all, that you will ever want to meet. So this new dude, Dimitri, okay? He comes and when he sees that the pills are there, he takes the pills. Then he comes back for my tires. Then he comes back to steal stuff from my son. Then he comes back to rape me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. First he raped me. That's how I ended up getting pregnant. I'm sorry. So the rape was first. Then he came back for the tires. Then I did it backwards. Then he came back for the pills. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then he came back to hurt my son. So that's how that went. So it's like, when they do this stuff, they want to do it so bad that it's like they just can't stop. All he had to do was turn the shit off and get out of it. He wanted to hurt me so bad. And I never did. The whole time I never did not one damn thing to him. Nothing. I never did anything to him. Don't know him or anything. He was gonna be in a case where so I guess a white girl had the stuff. They had the white girl locked up in a cage. And that's what happens. You have to actually lock them up in a cage. They tried to put it, when Trump was in office, they tried to put this situation on Hispanics, because I usually am a person that lives when I'm in Texas, I usually live in a Hispanic neighborhood or close to a Hispanic neighborhood. I'm just more comfortable, like, going to the Hispanic grocery store. I'm not American, y'all. Like, it's like I'm actually Canadian. I have been raised by a foreign grandfather, and we are actually Native American and Jewish. So it's like, I've never been able to be like, I haven't really been in a Jewish neighborhood or anything like that, but I've been in black neighborhoods, and I've also been in Hispanic neighborhoods. So I'm just more comfortable, and I've had Hispanic boyfriends. Okay. So I'm just more comfortable in the Hispanic area. You see what I'm saying? I would be the only one there. When I was living in this apartment I'm talking about, Hispanics were downstairs. I had a Trinidadian next door, and a white chick was over here. And then the Hispanics moved in. So it's like I've always been around like a lot of Hispanic people. So that's just more comfortable for me. So that's what I'm saying. It's like y'all, they just kept just like coming for me for nothing. It's like every fucking time they get this stuff, they act like they have to like do this stuff. And so that's what happened, right? They wanted to lock the Hispanic people up, and it's like the Hispanic people have been the best people to me the entire time. I do not really have issues with Hispanics, especially once they just come from Mexico. Green Hispanics, people that they call green, no trouble at all. They got all they sense. They not racist, nothing. I get around American Hispanics, and that's it. That's it. They so fucking just. I can meet a Hispanic from Spain and have a better time than a person that, no, my culture is from Spain. I'm here from Spain. I'm American. Get the fuck out of my face. They are some of the most racist people that you will ever meet. Black Americans are like this, and white Americans are the same way. They always on some type of high horse, and it's like, leave people the fuck alone. They always just, they act like they cannot stop messing with stuff. And it's like, all you gotta do, that's not your business. If I just came from Mexico across, that's not your fucking business. Why would you be mad at me? You know why? Because I work better than you. Because I'm not lazy. And that is what I have found out. The black people that stalk me are lazy and spoiled. The Hispanic Americans are lazy and spoiled. You understand? The white Americans are lazy and spoiled. Like, y'all, that's why they can't come in here and just be like, we're stalking you because of your color. No, you are stalking me because you are lazy and spoiled. It is about your personality. It has nothing to do with your color at all. At all. It has nothing to do with my color. You think that the stuff that comes with me is something that would get you somewhere farther without you doing any work. They don't have degrees or anything. Some of them, they do have degrees. Some of them were in college and dropped out thinking that this was going to take them so far. No, it's not. It's my life. It's my business. It can't take you anywhere because that's identity theft. I don't care who you think are trying to be on there. That is identity theft. That's not your identity. So what are you trying to do? Like, y'all, they will actually start to look like some of the people too, because some people hold the device close to them, so they actually get the features of the person too. So it's something that had to be put away. Like, it's not something that they have to own or anything. It's actually, it belongs to me. But they'll be like, no, I'm trying to take my part. You don't have a part. And if you did have a part, it's going to be like this small because I was there with you for 5 minutes. So they will replay the part over and over again for 5 minutes. They'll always look like themselves and make the other people look like the other people that were in the room. You see what I'm saying? So if me and Kendrick Lamar met and me and Kendrick were like so cool, right? They would play the part because they were there, and then it'll be like they could probably look like Kendrick. If they had a Kendrick spirit with Kendrick Lamar, they'll start looking like Kendrick Lamar. But it'll be like a whole set of different people. But they won't look like me because it's like you can't really thoughts of what changes it. It's like if they think alike, then they'll start to look like that. So they might get vitiligo and go from dark to light or from light to dark. That's all. That'll tell you too. This is not about color. It's all about personality. Okay, y'all. So then I have heard like some personal philosophy questions. Now, the personal philosophy questions, like, people do this in business. Like, they create a philosophy in business. Like, you'll create like a motto. What is it? Y'all create a motto, and then you'll create. It's just like something that tells you, okay, who I am. What is it? Let me see. Business plan. So what is it they create? They create a motto and something else. Let me see. But yeah, it's like, okay, so here it's like executive summary and a company description, but it's good for you to have this for yourself. How do you define wisdom? What is the meaning of life? What beliefs are you so I'm just gonna put this on her like personal philosophy questions. That's you could just look it up and then find some for yourself. Oh God, I spelled questions wrong. Somebody on here like they also talk to me through the device because some of it is a cell phone. So the person's like, you crazy for no fucking reason at all. That's the truth because it wasn't their business. It's not your business. None of this is your business. I'm not your business. It's not yours. You don't own it. It's not your business. Okay, so how do you define wisdom? What is the meaning of life? What beliefs are you committed to, and what to that are beneficial for you? Listen, I'm so open, y'all, because it's like some of this stuff will drive you crazy. Like if you, I'm gonna be a Muslim, and it's because of this, and it's like, no, it's not. It's because you heard that from somebody else, and now you think you got to stick to it. You don't got to stick to that. How do you personally define devotion and dedication? Who taught you this? What is that is this what you believe? And do this by yourself because some you got to be able to trust your partner. If somebody been using something against you like this, then don't do it with them. Just do it in your head. You understand? If you can, write it down. But for real, it's just something you go over for yourself. What is pleasure in your mind? What is power? What is true strength? What does it mean for you to take up space? How do you hold space for others? How comfortable are you with not knowing? I don't know what that is when they say take up space. Okay, to take up space means to occupy a physical area, essentially meaning something is using certain amount of room space. However, it also can be used metaphorically to describe someone confidently asserting their presence and expressing their opinions, essentially taking up their rightful space in the situation without shrinking back or feeling the need to be small. Okay. What was the other part where it said, how do you hold space for others? What does hold space for others mean? Holding space is a psychology concept that means being fully present and available for someone else without judgment or interruption. It involves creating a safe space for the other person to feel seen, heard, and understood. Okay. So, um, some of these terms came up and it's like these are the terms, these are the things that they don't do for me and my family. So they don't allow us to actually take up our own space. So that's one thing. And then it's like this is all the stuff like they'll be thinking, oh God, we're being helpful. We're black and we're being helpful. And it's like, no, you're not. You're black and you are involving yourself in our life and we not black. So now that they've heard that, now they don't want to. That again, they don't want to ever acknowledge us when they find out that we're black, that we're not black. When they find it out that I'm not a black girl, a full black girl living a full black life, then they get mad about it. So they love to throw all this stuff. Oh, that's so misogynistic and all this stuff, and it's like, they throw it around y'all like all the time. It's like, no, that's you. You're the one that's misogynistic because sometimes y'all, even through this, they actually wanted me to be their boyfriend. Like before I came back here in 2018, they actually wanted me to be the man. They wanted me to be the man involved in their lives. And it's not a joke. Like they were using my Apple Watch and the workouts to like be like, no, my man was working out. So I think they were trying to make me into Derek Jackson or something like that. So they thought they were stalking Derek Jackson because I worked out a lot. So I'm talking about it's like anytime they feel and think whatever, they just it's like that's what it's been. Like the stalker is that fucking crazy. Like to think that I'm Derek fucking Jackson. Okay, how comfortable are you with not knowing? I'm not I need to know. Even though the device tells me stuff, I'm not nosy, but it's like, okay, when I find out stuff, it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Stop stalking me. Define love outside of other feelings you've attached it to. you've attached to it. Define love outside of other feelings you've attached to it. Do we attach feelings to love? I've never heard of that. What feelings are attached to love? Love is typically associated with deep fondness, happiness in the presence of the beloved, commitment to their well-being, intimacy, passion, care, closeness, protectiveness, attraction, affection, trust, empathy, and understanding, often accompanied by a sense of security and contentment. Key points about love feelings: positive emotions, connection and closeness, commitment and loyalty, care and protectiveness, respect and appreciation. Y'all, they break it down for real. Joy, excitement, contentment, worth, and security. That's positive emotion. Connection and closeness. Desire for intimacy, shared experiences, and understanding. Oh, commitment and loyalty. Willingness to support and prioritize the other person. Care and protectiveness. Wanting to safeguard the well-being of the loved one. Respect and appreciation. Valuing the other person for who they are. So love typically associated with feelings of deep fondness, happiness in the presence of the beloved, commitment to their well being, intimacy, passion, care, closeness, protectiveness, attraction, affection, trust, empathy, and understanding, often accompanied by a sense of security and contentment. Mm. Love. So many things. I gotta pull it up, y'all, because it'll be like, that's it. I think that's what my show should be about today. My music should be about love, which is usually that's what I do anyway. So many things I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. There's a possibility that you'll look at me differently, love. Okay, so define love outside of other feelings you've attached to it. I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't know how to do that because that's what love is. We just read what feelings are attached to love. So it's like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what that person means. How do you define God and why? How do you define what is good and what is bad? In what ways have the ideas of good versus bad contributed to personal feelings of guilt, shame, imperfection, or undesirability? See, this is where people will trap you. In what ways have the ideas of good versus bad contributed to personal feelings of guilt, shame, imperfection? This is like that one question will make you fall on your knees and pray. That one question will take you a year to answer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like this one question will actually make you repent. It's not a joke. How is confidence displayed? What determines your happiness? Can you do nothing and still experience happiness and contentment? Nope, I don't think so. Do you think there can be pleasure if pain doesn't exist? Could there be happiness if sadness doesn't exist? Good if bad doesn't exist? I think some people are stuck on having both. And it's like you don't have to have both. I don't have to have pain even though I've been some people can just have a good life. You don't have to have both. That's not balance. That's not balance. They're just opposites. So some people think that's balance. Like if I get a new car, then my other car has to break down. No, what about having your old car paid off and then thinking about getting a new car? That's it. Will that have will both of those things make me happy? Yes, because you have two cars now. You see what I'm saying? So if something happens to the new car, then you can always drive the older car. And keeping it up, like keeping up the insurance and keeping up everything. Like, why can't I be happy with that? Maybe my cousin comes in town, I could just be like, hey, you could drive the other car. It's out there. You see what I'm saying? Maybe my kid has an accident. It's like, oh, okay, the other car out there. You could drive that for a little while. What is wrong with you having something that would completely make you just okay with being okay? Like they always think that something else has to happen to the other car. It doesn't. What's wrong with you just having the two cars in the garage? That's why you end up having a fucked up life because y'all think like this for real. Why do you use a spoon to eat tomato soup but drink orange juice from a cup? Ask a kid this. Ask a fucking kid this. They'll be like, nope, I've been using this straw right here to drink the tomato soup after I get through my cheese sandwich, mama. And I've been using this spoon right here to drink the orange juice. Because I like to use the the spoon to drink the orange juice. Especially, mama, if I made a sunrise. You see what I'm saying? I'm just like, ask the right person. That question won't even exist. How often do you say yes when you really mean no? That right there make you repent too, because that means that you are being abused. If I have to say yes and I really mean no, bitch, no. This is not, you are abusing me. You keep trying to push me into something that I don't, that's rape. This is rape. You were trying to push me into something, so yeah, I wouldn't even answer that one either. What determines your personal worth and value? That's up to you. Write a list of main principles and beliefs that guide your life. Listen, out of that whole personal philosophy question shit, that's the only one that's important. Write a list of main principles and beliefs that guide your life. Let me write that down. Write a list of main principles and beliefs that guide your life. That's the only one you need to do. The rest of them just for somebody to be nosy. And then let's get to that part. Like, let's get to what that really is. So how that helps, how breaking it down will help you just make this life guide. Okay. So now let's go here. Life vision list. Financial. How do you want to make you can also y'all could just do ikigai. Like, it's not even, you could just use the ikigai. Like, I'm going over this stuff, but you could just put in the ikigai. Let me see. Can I put that on here? Okay, yeah. So that's an ikigai. So ikigai breaks this down too. Okay. So ikigai also helps you learn what would make you happy as far as making money goes. Like, yeah, tried to start a nail business. I don't work fingernails. I was like, but I'm a designer. I should be able to design fingernails. Do you understand that my desirability was gone? I was like, who the fuck does nails? Because y'all, I couldn't, and I forget I have Asian cousins. I have Asian cousins. They probably do nails. I'm not playing. I don't wear nails. I could want flowers. I don't want anything. I love them like this. Like, I love my nails just as they are. My toes, now that's something different. I get them painted, but they don't even have to paint them for real. Like, I just want them, like, I need my toes to be like cleaned out and stuff like that. Like, get all that little lint out the side of them, because I wear socks. I've been wearing socks now. In the summertime, I don't wear socks. So I don't have that problem in summertime for real, but they grow so good. My toes grow, my hair grow. Like, all this stuff grow. All this dead cell stuff grow. So that's what it is. That's what it is. It's like, y'all, I was like, I cannot do this business. I cannot do this business. Once you look at the ikigai and figure out, okay, this is what they saying, then it'll be like, okay, I understand what she's saying. I understand. I'm a designer, but I am not a person that needs to be trying to design fucking nails. I cannot. It's not something that I will really want to ever do. I'm not into it. And I think every time I did it, I was like, they are ugly. And then the stuff didn't work. Like, I bought the foils and stuff like that. I was trying to like rub the foil on there, like the foil design. It didn't work. I bought all the polishes and stuff. I bought the gel nail stuff. I don't do gel nails because it'll like stop my nails from breathing. I am just not that type of person. I am not into it at all. I gave all the shit away. Everything except for like all the decorations, because then I use those to do something different. But I am just not. I'm not. I am not a manicurist. But I am a manicurist. Now listen to this. Because I am all their estheticians. Oh my God. Oh, my cousin's racist. Y'all racist. Y'all are racist. Y'all, all my cousins estheticians. It's not a joke. I love doing it too. So I get to massage their hair and play with their fingernails. And I did it in college too. I was the esthetician for people in college too. They know I'm Asian, y'all. They know I'm Asian. And they made me the esthetician. All this time, I just never tell them I'm Asian too. So I didn't even tell my sisters. My sisters were guessing what they were. They were like, My T is like, no, I know I'm Asian. I know that I will have an Asian husband. I'm just looking at it like, okay, because I don't want them to come kidnap my sister. You see what I'm saying? Like they kidnap they kidnap Andre because I'm Asian. Um, that's something. And then they took Chris because Chris is lighter than T. So Chris and T, the sister I'm talking about, the one that's Japanese, they were in the same classroom, everything. They called Chris Snuggles. I remember that. Oh, that Snuggles. And then a commercial come on, y'all. The person that kidnapped him was like listening in our house the whole time, because every time the Snuggle commercial come on, it'll be like the person want us. We really pay attention to the commercial. I'm telling you, my family probably be like, yeah, we watch the Snuggles commercial all the time. Snuggles. And it'll be like, oh, he is so cute. Chris is Snuggles. He is Snuggles. And the best video to see him in Snuggles is Look at Me Now. That's why I love it, because he is so cute. He is so adorable, y'all. I'm not joking. Chris Brown is so fucking adorable. I'm not fucking. That is my fucking little fucking cousin. He is that fucking cute. He is fucking cute. Do you hear me? He can be cute, but he can be evil too. Cause his sister and brother, yes, they are so sweet, but they can be mean, but they not mean all the way. So like, I got a story to tell, like where my cousin put me under the bed, but he came and pulled me out. So yeah, they mean, but they not fully mean. Like they just, like I said, all the times that we ever had trouble with each other, I can count on one hand. Me and Nikki one time, me and Terrell, we ain't never had no real fight, but we play like that. Like we play like that. Like, and I take it like that. I don't take it like my cousin was abusive. No, he is like so cool. Like I take it just like that. It ain't nothing else going on. But yes, Chris Brown is Snuggles. Snuggles. They didn't use him for the commercial. Like they used Aubrey for the Precious Moments book. Like if you look in the Precious Moments book and see Baby and you see the teddy bear, that bird look like Aubrey. But Snuggles does not look like Chris. Terrell was used as an Indian, like one of the Indians that's like killing somebody in like a movie or something. Like they use his face and everything, so they used him for that. But that's it. So I don't know, y'all. We all famous in some type of way. Y'all just don't know. They use my personality now to be stars and all this stuff now too, but it's okay. So anyway, the icky guy. So the icky guy will ask you, and it is Japanese. I'm Japanese, so icky guy will ask you what you love. Okay, so what do you love to do? That's it. What do you love? What is it that you love? What does the world need from you? If you love this like this, what would the world ever need from you? Okay, and then it's and then it's like, okay, can I get paid for this? So then you find a job and then is it like, what part of this am I good at? So it'll be like your passion. That's what it is, your mission. So the mission statement, that's what I was trying to think of, y'all. So passion, then your mission, the vocation, which is the job, and then your profession. So all of that, or your hobby, or whatever you want to make it to. But that's your ikigai. So ikigai also includes these questions that I'm trying to tell you, like the different aspects of like financial, career, recreation, wellness, relationship, personal life, and community. So it asks you all those different things. And actually, it's 9 sections in the ikigai that you get to, like that's part of your life. I got it on the website. I got it on my CashApp website. If you want to look it up for your vision board, I'm just not redoing the vision board this year. shanteschuler.wordpress.com. Okay. Okay, so then career, where are you working? What kind of work are you doing? Recreation, what do you do in your free time? What hobbies are you working on? Wellness, how are you nourishing your mind, body, and soul? And make sure you pay attention to mind, because it's like also do the personality test, the 7-person. But I have it on my vision board too. The vision board thing that I have, it's all on there. What foods are you eating? How do you stay fit? So that's important too. Like what's your diet? So I would say also it's on there too. You can do a not Ayurveda, Pitta Kapha. What is it? When you Pitta Kapha and Vata dosha. You can do a dosha quiz and it'll tell you like all about your diet and stuff. And it's based on like how your body is made up. And so you could be 3 different. And I always say the dosha quiz always helps you love your body. Like if you a Pitta and a Kapha, so you might be short, and then you have like a medium-sized body. but then sometimes you might be like smaller than that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it'll teach you like how to love your body, how to appreciate the changes in your body too. So I am like all three. So I've been a Peter, a Vata, and it just depends on the environment. So like when I was in college I could probably be the person that was the cough. I didn't eat as much pickles or sauerkraut or anything like that. When I was growing up, I was a Peter. I was always a Peter because I'm like the medium sized person in the house. So um I'm like wiry, my hair is thin, all those different things. So then when I get to college, I still have the same things, but I'm the biggest person in the house. I'm because Radiance and Antoinette are small, and Hope is just a little bit smaller than me. So I'm actually a cough. I'm like the big person in the house. So it's like when your environment changes and how you see yourself changes, it changes with that too. So now I'm like a size 12 and they like a size 6 and 4. You see what I'm saying? So I don't wear their clothes and they can't wear mine. You see? So then I get out of college and I'm a Peter again. I'm like, and actually I'm almost a Vata. Like when I lose weight, I become a Vata. So when I got out of college, I was still a Kapha. I lost weight and I became a Vata. I was like skinny, wiry back again. Thin, tall, like you see what I'm saying? Not really a Kapha, still a medium-sized build, but I lost weight. So then if I gain weight again, now that I'm here back here, I'm a Kapha. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker. I'm probably bigger than the people that are stalking me and all the different stuff. So when the people that come around me that are stalking me, they are actually little people. They not big. I'm bigger than they are. Yeah, and I'm not even 6 feet. I'm 5'3". So all these people are like 5'3" and under that are stalking me. Isn't that crazy? So now I'm back in this environment and I'm a Kapha. I'm the biggest person. So you would think I was really trying to do something to them. I'm not. I don't mess with these people at all. So that's how it's like it'll help you like explain how you are in every environment. Like, so if you just end up being a Kapha, that's just because you big, you know what I'm saying? You don't eat certain foods, all this different stuff. That's all. That's just it. It's like you probably not a medium sized person. But if you a Kapha and maybe your father's taller than you and your mother's taller than you, so then when you with them and in that environment, you might be a Peter. So you might end up being a Kapha Peter. You see what I'm saying? So it's like not only does it explain to you um about your diet, it also explains the types of environments that you were in. And it's research, like y'all, this stuff is so old. It's old. We are old people. We are old people. Me and Aubrey are very old. Okay, so then you have what your relationships like, relationships, how often do you see your friends, because that's important. Personal life, what kind of goals are you working towards, what are your boundaries, habits, and values? And then community, what kind of communities are you a part of, and how are you helping others? I think I'm really just trying to sell Ikigai. I'm not joking. Let me put a comment on her so you guys can know what the website is. It's just a vision board, y'all, too. It's not even a hopefully I spell it right. I don't even see where this is going. So I hope I spell it right. And I think somebody stole them because it's like I got vision boards like I designed them after Diana, Denzel, Barry Gordy, Obama, Tina Knowles. They hate it, so they still on her. Did I put it on there yet? If I put vision board on her twice, I'm so sorry. And it's just work. Did it go on her? Nope, it didn't go on her. Let me do it again. Okay, www vision, and then look at okay. So it's on there, but oh my god, it's horrible. So then let me put vision board. So yeah, if you go on there, I think you could just search on there and find it. But they try to like they about this time they'll try to steal the stuff for themselves. So I think the one I made for Diana, the person wants to be with Tracy, so they'll steal it and try to give it to Tracy and all that stuff. So yeah. Y'all be so crazy because I make stuff for my cousins. I did not remember that Andre was my real cousin. So I made 7 a song one year. So crazy because that's what the device does. They'll be in the device and it's like 7 is like my blood cousin, like 7 is my cousin. So I made that for my cousin and it's so crazy. I love Erica Badu, but yeah, I did that for 7. And I've been around 7. So I was around 7, y'all. Like when he was young, when I first went 2003, he was like, I think he was 7. He was like 7 or 8, 2003. And I used to go to the theater and he was there for the summer. Okay, so he is 27 years old, 7 serious Benjamin. So I was 1997. He was born 1997. So I was at the theater in 2003. I went to Texas in 2000. So he was 6 years old, y'all. So they was like, Erica's bringing him here for the so it was like the person was just talking to me about what was going on. He's like, yeah, Erica brings him here for the summer, whatever. So he was 6. And then I think I was there again when he was 7. So that's good. So he could be himself on a device. If they had something like that there, then he would be himself. I'm always around Rhonda. Rhonda's always there too. Rhonda and her beau, her baby daddy. Oh my god. So you cannot search, y'all. You actually have to like just go down the list and see. Um I thought I had like a I don't. So you actually have to just go down the website and just find it cuz um it's not, but you can do black unicorns too. I think black unicorns at Wix. Black unicorns.wix site. So on this one, you can just go to blog podcast and then it'll be there too. So shanteschuler.wixsite.com black unicorns. Or maybe not, because they'll start messing with this too. I can't push the button. Oh, it's thinking. Okay. So see, they were stealing from my website too. So it might not be. I don't think I can do it from the library. But you should be able to do it from anywhere else. So let me put this on here. Okay, and that's it. All right, guys. So yeah, that's it. I think that's the end of the show. Let me put this on YouTube too. www.shanteschuler.wix site. Oh, yeah, and y'all, if you have any questions and stuff, the stalker will be the person to talk to because Don't act like I don't have anybody watching the show and everything. So I apologize. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you probably see somebody else. But if you really have any legit questions, I probably won't be able to answer. The stalker is the person that all that stuff goes to. Anyway, y'all, have a great day. Have a great day. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm about to start music with music show Soul Child Love. I gotta start a new show. Have a good day.